Okay, we are back at a Spire channel where it's time to do the Regent Ascension 2 run. So where we start at a little bit lower health than usual. So do we get a card reward and a random potion? Do we transform a card or lose our all gold and gain one or two packs of cards? One of two packs of cards. Let's see, if that's 99 gold for 3 cards. Maybe not all those 3 cards would be good, right? But if we can get 2 out of 3 that are good, hopefully that... Or do we get a card reward and a potion and to keep our gold? Do we transform, defend, or a strike, or a falling star? Let's see, which way do we want to go also? So if you want to get a camp before the elite, we would go to the shop here. So maybe losing all of our gold isn't, so good also, right? Do we really want to take 2 advanced hallway? No. 3, yeah, 2 advanced hallway fights before the camp to get more cards? Would it be safer to go the other way? Let me go here. Let's see, if we don't get a camp before the elite, get another camp here. So we do have camps after the elite. Maybe we get a 3rd elite. Well, we can get 2 elites this way with 2 camps. So maybe we do want to get the elite before this camp and then try to get that elite after the advanced hallway fights, or is that... So if we do that, we can go this way, right? And losing all our gold would be okay, and then we kind of do this sort of thing, and hopefully we can go the elite. Yeah, I kind of like that. Maybe losing all our gold is okay. Let's get one of 2 packs of cards. So in this pack, what are we doing? We're forging. We're dealing additional cards for each... additional damage for each card created. Oops. We're not creating any cards though, are we? This is more of the star stuff. Okay, that's... What's the other one? Hegemony. Okay, next turn we get energy. Gain the star, draw 2, deal 6 straight. Maybe we start with this one. Having 2 attack cards that cost 2 isn't the greatest thing, right? But we do start with some damage at least, and then so hopefully we're not just lacking damage at the start. Well, this is the underdogs. So we fight a soulfish. I don't remember what the soulfish does. So I'm not as familiar with the underdogs set of enemies as I am with the overgrowth ones, but hopefully we get to refresh our memory here in terms of what we're dealing with in the underdogs. Oh, the sludge spinner puts weak on us. It buffs itself. Strength. Okay. But yeah, we're okay on that. Block potion. That's good to have. We got a potion in our first fight. Do we take the glitter stream to have a block card, or... Well, it costs 2 though. I mean, we've already got 2 cards that cost 2. Cloak of Stars, that costs a star. We weren't too impressed with that in our previous run, right? I mean, we do have this to gain star, but that's not really good right now because we don't have the energy for this and to draw more cards, right? So maybe we take the Solar Strike to gain stars. Alright, we've got Sea Punk. I don't really remember what this thing did also. Wow. Oh, next turn we gain 2 energy even if we don't manage to kill the enemy. Okay, let's do that. So 11 and then 8. Okay, so it blocks and then it buffs, but we managed to kill it before it did anything that's too terrible. Okay, Touch of Insanity. Play a card this combat for free. Got a Seeking Edge. Okay, this will help with our area of effect damage, right? If we end up needing that. The Sovereign Blade doing damage to all enemies. Let's do that. So we do want to... We're kind of a bit all over the place here. We've got a Corpse Slug. 2 Corpse Slugs. Okay, so this will be good if we can, do the Sovereign Blade AoE thing, I guess. 15. We could do 23 damage this turn, so it's not enough to kill the corpse slug, so maybe we just do, you know, the block and then hegemony. How much damage are we to do next turn? So yeah, I guess we could just hit the higher health one. We'll take 1 damage, but that, you know, it happens. We're frail, so we can't block much now. So maybe we play the area of effect Sovereign Blade just to, you know, stun. And then we do have the energy now from the hegemony last time. So hegemony is working out pretty well so far. That we like that. Seeking that more damage. Okay, so do we take terraforming? So terraforming is good with Celestial Might, but you know it's not very reliable in that you're not always going to draw the terraforming right before the Celestial Might, right? It seems a bit unreliable and just. But you know it is pretty strong if we do get it to work. Do we take Collision Course, which is, you know, add a debris to our hand, 9 damage. So that, you know, that's probably really good right now, but maybe not so great later. Astral Pulse. This early in the game, it probably is pretty good. 14 AoE damage. Later on, it maybe not so good, but let's deal with our, you know, the problems we have now and worry about our later problems later. Well, we don't want to take a clumsy, right? It is, well, it's an ethereal curse. It's not the worst curse, like, but maybe we just lose HP, gain gold. Okay, so we do have to take the elite fight without, you know, being able to upgrade a card first. So this is a little bit unfortunate. We won't be able to play the Astral Pulse if we play this unless we get the Venerate at the same time or before the Astral Pulse. Well, no, we can play Glow, but we don't want to do that. But we do want to make this thing weakened, right, and vulnerable, so, you know, I think we just have to do it. So then we defend. So, well, yeah, we probably don't. We probably just want to deal damage, right? Ouch. So 9 damage on the, you know. Doing it. Okay, so we can't play the Astral Pulse, you know, because of what we did last turn, but I guess we just set this up. So hopefully, well, we could also play the Astral Pulse for free with the Touch of Insanity, I guess, but that's probably not a good use of that potion. We'll just take 4. So this is a 24 damage hit. That's, well, we do have 5 energy, so can we reduce it to 70 this turn? So 8, 18, right? That's 26 plus the Sovereign Blade, but we don't have enough energy to play all of that, right? So if we play this would be 17. 17 plus 18, that's 35. So if we don't play the Solar Strike, we can stun the Terror Eel, right? So yeah, we managed to prevent the big hit. That's good. Now we're being debuffed. Oh, we got the Sovereign Blade again, but we can retain it, play the Hegemony for now. And then, well, do we play the Solar Strike or do we play Venerate in hopes that we draw the Astral Pulse? Well, we might want to do the vulnerable thing, right? So maybe the Solar Strike's good enough. And then, oh, okay, we're vulnerable now. Okay, so for this Terror Eel Elite, we want to be able to kill it very quickly after we stun it, right? To prevent us from taking the big hit. Oh, okay, so 17, this is 18, so 35, 41. That's a little, not quite enough, is it? So maybe we do have to use the potion on the Astral Pulse, or... So if we play Glow, we'd have the 3rd star. We could play this for 14. This would be... Yeah, so, no, we do have enough. We don't have to use the potion. So 14, 18, and then 17. Okay, that's good. So we managed to beat that elite. Gamma Blast, well, we're a little bit low on stars right now, right? Maybe we play the Shining Strike, you know, just for our star income. You know, we can... You have the chance to play it subsequent turns, too. So now, do we want to rest, or do we take upgrade and then try to rest after the elite? And the upgrade will help us for the elite, right? Then we'll have a chance to rest twice if we need to. So let's do an upgrade first. So do we want... What do we want to upgrade, though? Feels like the Regent upgrades aren't actually that strong, I guess. At least these ones. So we'll want to go into this with pretty high health, right? So how much damage are we going to take? So do we just rest because these upgrades aren't that great? So I guess we just rest. Maybe we'll just, you know. I'm not sure if that's the best decision, but you know, we'll try. So we got the T set energy. So you know, this turn we're pretty well set up, but we are taking 9. Do we use our block potion? Maybe we save the block potion. So we can only do 5 more damage this turn, right? So I guess we just Solar Strike and Venerate. Maybe we save the block potion since this will only save us 9 health. So we are a bit low on block. So Skulking Colony is kind of annoying, really, and then yeah, Terror Eel. So yeah, we're just not as familiar with the Underdogs elites as we are with the Overgrowth, which we've played a bit more. So okay, so I guess we just block. We do 18, and then do we do the last 2 damage? Yeah, so the last 2 would allow us to kill it in potentially 2 turns, right? So I guess we do play that just for 2 damage. So now, let's see. Well, we need to do at least 19 damage this turn, and then. So we probably, well, it's not like we're doing anything else with the stars, right? So yeah, let's just play this. So we need to do at least 12 more damage this turn. So I guess we can play this. Yeah, and that'll be good. So now we just wait. Oh, the next turn is blocking though, so hopefully we can still do enough damage to kill it like, through the. So we need to do 30 damage. So we do have the Astral Pulse. So yeah, we do have it. Oh, okay, Pendant, that's good for our damage. So our block isn't looking good, right? But we're not generating any colorless cards right now, so this is probably not helping. Maybe we take the Know Thy Place just to be able to keep the weak and vulnerable debuffs on the enemy. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so now here, we don't need to heal at this one too, right? So we'll do 1 upgrade, 1 heal, so. Do we make this more permanent and not exhaust, or do we upgrade Shining Strike? Do we upgrade Astral Pulse? Upgrade Seeking Edge? So maybe we upgrade our Oh, this would give us more energy, I guess. But the next turn after we play Hegemony, we're already usually good on energy. So maybe we just upgrade Seeking Edge and just have a stronger Sovereign Blade, you know, AoE. Okay, we got Gorget, which will help with our block, at least in the first few turns. Yeah, we do want to go into this sequence here with a lot of health, right? So this, I wonder if this might be a little bit ambitious, but we do have 3 potions, so hopefully we get through this without taking a whole lot of damage. Okay, this is, we're already taking some damage here, but so this is probably where we want to use our block potion, unfortunately. That's, yeah. We probably could have just killed it and saved the block potion, but... But yeah, well, let's just... Maybe we can AoE, like, at the same turn we kill it. We probably should have just played the Astral Pulse and saved the block. Yeah, I mean, especially since we have the Seeking Edge. Okay, maybe that, yeah, we probably didn't need to spend our block potion there. That was a waste. Well, okay, so I guess we can take Charge to help thin out our deck. Have some delayed attack. So this is, you have to be careful with this when there's not very many cards in your deck. Like, you know, that it'll just automatically transform those cards, right? So if you're expecting to be able to, you know, cancel or choose the cards, you know, you don't want to be playing this card. And we did mess up with this before in a previous run that way, and we transformed a Sovereign Blade, unfortunately. But yeah, I guess we could take this and just be more careful with it this time. Got a Living Fog. So, okay, we defend here. Guess we get our delayed attacks, you know, by getting rid of the strikes. Then we just play a strike. And the plating from the Gorget did save us, you know, some damage, so that's always good. And now we can make the boss debuffed. Oh, wait, what's going on here? We can only play one skill a turn. Oh, okay. That's what the Living Fog does. Well, maybe we should have been a little more careful with that. Okay, but we did do a lot of damage at least. Oh, we do have the plating, so yeah, that was fine. So this is a power, not a skill, right? So we're okay there. Okay, that was good. Gather Light, we do need a block card, so yeah, we definitely want that. Okay, the Calcified Cultist. So the Calcified Cultist has less health, but deals more damage at the start. The Damp Cultist scales up faster, but initially it doesn't, you know, do much damage to start. So, you know, let's do this. Then we... Oh, this is a bit of an unfortunate turn. Okay, well, we will block and gain a star, I guess. So this Calcified Cultist starts out with, you know, more. Okay, so Astral Pulse, we do need to play a Glow or a Solar Strike to play the Astral Pulse, so let's do Know Thy Place. And this will deal 21, so we do need to hit it, then play the Astral Pulse like that. And the plating will help us block, so we can play the Glow just to gain a star, you know, draw cards. So we probably should have done that first, but okay, we're okay. So now we're taking 6 unless... Yeah, no, we can do this, see if we can draw something. Alright, so 25 health left, so this will do 21, and then we can Shining Strike to finish it. So, yeah, that's good. Gain 9 stars exhaust, but it costs 5 to begin with, you know, so... Cloak of Stars. We do have a lot of stars, right, and we do need blocks, so let's take this time. Hopefully it does better this run, but we do have good star generation. Okay, so this is AoE fight. So we didn't draw the Astral Pulse or the... No, we did draw the Seeking Edge. Okay, so we do need to get this down. Well, let's do 42 to all... Oh, okay, perfect. That was, you know, that was perfect. Okay, so we got, at the end of turn, gains... Oh, okay. So this helps with our star generation quite a bit. 1 star every turn. Lunar Pastry. Oh, we did so much damage because we had the Pen Nib. So we should have been tracking our Pen Nib more closely, but, you know, we weren't. But next time, you know, hopefully we'll know. So, okay, Stardust, that was good in our previous run, right? So let's take that. But we do have a lot of other things that cost stars this time, so maybe it's not as good, but hopefully. So now do we... Maybe we upgrade our Gather Light, or do we upgrade our Minion Strikes? Or do we make this more permanent? So I guess maybe we start upgrading our block, Gather Light. Okay, so this fish is giving us 2 status cards. Okay, so I don't remember exactly what this fish did. So I guess we'll just figure it out again. I guess maybe we should have played it. Well, that costs 3 stars, so maybe that's better anyways. Do we get a power? I think we should be... Well, hopefully we'll be okay, right? We get back in it. Okay, so we lose 6 HP when we draw that and can't play it. So, do this. And I guess we just want to play it, right? Do we play the energy? Well, hopefully we can get out of this fight without using a potion. And so now, okay, we have our charge, we have our Cloak of Stars, so I guess we thin out our deck, get rid of the strike. So do we want to get rid of glow? This isn't really help. Well, yeah, we don't have much energy, right? So maybe we get rid of the glow and not a defend. Or do we get rid of venerate? Neither of these things is... Maybe we get rid of venerate and glow. Turn them into minion strikes. Well, right now we don't need to play this to full block. We just play the defense, right? So let's do that. Got another curse card, unfortunately. Oh, it would have been nice if we could use our minion strikes to transform those, but they weren't in our draw pile yet, so we couldn't do that quite yet. But we actually have a good way of dealing with those curses, I guess, once they get the status cards once they get shuffled into our deck. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, we got our Seeking Edge, Shining Strike, and then we can Stardust just to do a lot of damage with all the stars we have. Yeah, so I think we have a pretty good matchup against this boss actually with this deck. Oh, it's intangible now, so we can't actually hit it this turn. So we just block, we don't lose our HP. I mean, do we want to put this on top of it? We might as well, right? Next turn it won't be intangible, so... Sure, why don't we do that? We'll take 1 damage, but that's okay. Well, this fish was pretty easy, right? Unless it does something after we kill it and that we forgot. But yeah, let's... No, okay, that was it. We got through the first boss pretty easily. Do we want to get the Dexterity Potion instead of Energy Potion? I guess we could try that. Okay, what do we get for our card rewards? Whenever you attack an enemy, it loses 1 strength this turn. So, I guess, is that per card or per hit? Like, does Celestial Might trigger that 3 times? Deal 6 damage every 3 skills you play in a turn. Put this in your hand. So, not sure how many skills we're able to play in a turn, but does this work from our draw pile? Okay, decisions. Draw 3 cards. Choose a skill in your hand and play 3 times. So that costs 6 stars, but the effect is pretty strong. It exhausts. Or do we try the Monarch's Gaze? Let's try the Monarch's Gaze. Maybe it'll work. I'm not really sure. I don't have much experience trying that card. But, I guess we'll have to figure it out. Let's see what our bonus is. Enchant a skill with imbue. Oh, okay. We can play a skill automatically at the start of each combat? Huh. Do we have any high cost skills that are very high impact? Or do we just get 10 block? I don't know. That at the start of each combat, gain 2 energy. That might be good. Replace Divine... Oh, okay. We can gain more star. We already have a lot of star generation, though. Maybe we add the Luminest into our hand at the start of combat. That looks pretty good. Okay, let's do that. So yeah, I'm not sure how much we can avoid being chipped with this deck. It might not be as bad as we think, but maybe we don't want to play too aggressively. We do want to get to a shop, right? So there's a shop. We can go into a Camp Elite. After that, maybe shop, Camp Elite. Okay, so either of these shops would probably be pretty good, right? So do we want to take 3 fights before a shop, or do we want to take an event? This way we can... Okay, this is double Elite in a row. Or we do shop, Camp Elite. Shop, Camp Elite. So either way, we're kind of doing sort of similar things, right? Yeah, these paths are pretty similar in terms of what they give us. 4 fights before. So let's do 3 fights before shop, and then a fight after that, and then Camp Elite here, and then we probably go to this camp, and then Elite, and then let's do that. Or do we want to? That's a lot of fights, right? Do we want to go this way instead? Take an event? Yeah, maybe we do that. Okay, so we do have Astral Pulse, so these take only 9 damage anyway, so we're not worried about applying Vulnerable. Applying Weak might help if we, want to prevent some damage. But it's probably better just to play the Astral Pulse because, this AoE, right? So, yeah, we probably just want to do that. Then we charge, and then we get rid of... I mean, I kind of not liking Venerate and Glow right now, right? Well, Glow might be okay because we have excess energy next turn, right? So maybe we just get rid of Venerate and... Monarch's Edge. Yeah, we probably don't need Monarch's Edge this fight. Okay, so we can only do 12 more damage this turn, so we're taking some damage here. Yeah, so let's try to focus this one down. Oh no, we have 4 from the Gorget. Alright, so now we probably do want to play that. So we have the Hegemony, Celestial. Oh, these are both 2-cost cards, so we can't just finish this one. Well, we can if we do this, and then we only have 1 star though, so we might not. Oh yes. Oh, that's annoying. How do we navigate this? So we probably just kill these 2, the ones that aren't attacking, right? And then we do it like that. And do we play the Stardust? Oh, we've got the Pen Nib, so we probably don't want. We want to save the Pen Nib buff, right? So yeah, we can minions, or we could just do the Seeking Edge, right? And Sovereign Blade. Oh wait, what happened there? Oh, it can only take 9 damage at a time, right? I keep forgetting. So I guess we do have to stall it another turn. Okay. So yeah, I guess I'm not as familiar with this one as the other Act 2. This is the one with the Insatiable. Okay, so we just general output check. Gambler's Brew. Maybe we could use another one of these. Maybe Glitter Stream. We do have the energy support from the Radiant Pearl. Or do we have? I mean, do we have enough card draw to want to take another one of those? Maybe we just try the Glitter Stream. Okay, do we want to get relics after 5 fights, or do we want relics now? Molten Egg is not that good, right? Like, we need block, or a block plan. Maybe we take the random common relic. Because if we wait 5 fights, then, you know, that's a bit much, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Let's take the common relic. Strike dummy, okay. That does help minion strike, so maybe not completely worthless, right? Okay, so let's keep going. If we full block this, we can stun it. We do have Astral Pulse Hegemony. We're not able to full block though. That's a bit of a shame. All we can do is defend. Is there any way we could kill this one this turn? Oh, so we do... No. Okay, so 11, 25, 40. We can do 40 damage, so that's not nearly enough. So we just want to block and then kill the Bullbug, right? Just Hegemony, or to have the... Or do we play the Shining Strike to have the stars? We don't really need the stars though, do we? Like... Yeah. I guess we play Hegemony. So we will take a little bit of chip, but you know. Okay, so now we can stun it if we block. Can we do that now? Okay, so we could also just... Well, yeah, so maybe we just kill it, right? So 18, 27, 34, yeah. So, okay, we weren't able to block. We just don't have much block in our deck, I guess, or at least we didn't draw it. Draw 9 for 2, but this costs a lot of energy, right? And that's a bit excessive in terms of card draw. Might be good later. Spoils of Battle. We just don't like this card in general. Don't like... I mean... Draw 9 is... Maybe we just skip. Or do we take Spoils of Battle? Forge 10. Maybe we just skip. Let's get some sort of block plan going first. Okay, Hornclate, that's pretty good. Red Mask might be good. Elite with Strength. Well, we are about to fight 2 elites. That might be good too. Maybe we just take the Hornclate. Ultimate Strike, Master Strategy. Sovereign, we get... No, don't like that. We're not playing the Sovereign Blade very often. We do like Cosmic Indifference, but we don't have the card that plays itself when it's on top of our library, right? Or of our draw pile. But it is discounted, you know. Maybe it'd be good later. We can... This costs a lot of stars. Transform cards into minion sacrifice. Maybe we just take the Horn Cleat and then the Cosmic Indifference. Do we remove a strike? We do have strike dummy. Or do we remove like Glow or Venerate or something? Venerate's probably not that good, right? In this deck, we're gaining stars at the end of turn. Do we just remove this? Yeah, let's remove Venerate. Okay. Hopefully we don't regret that. We've got a Spiny Toad. It's 14 damage with 3 stars, but we are gaining a star a turn, right? Maybe it's not so bad to just play Astral Pulse straight up. Okay, it's gaining temporary block. It would have been nice to have block last turn, right? But okay, we do have the Horn Cleat, so that's helping us. We do have the Pen Nib thing going too, so you know, our next attack deals extra damage. So I guess we Cosmic Indifference. And next turn, I guess maybe we do Know Thy Place. I guess we just Shining Strike, so to save our Luminescence. Or we Solar Strike. Do we need more stars besides? Not really, right? Let's play the Solar Strike. Deal some damage. And maybe we Hegemony too, but that would take us make us take more chip damage, right? Maybe we don't want to do that. Okay, so now I guess we just try to block. Oh, we can also play Strike. Okay, so I guess we do this. We're already full blocking like this, right? Because of the plating. Our strikes luckily do have the strike dummy, so I guess we can play the Seeking Edge. And then just do this. Yeah, we got through. Okay. That's good. Void Form. This is kind of good if you have those cards that cost a lot, right? It's a bit slow. It takes a long time to set up. I mean, we do have some high cost cards, but I don't know. I mean, maybe we could get more high cost cards later, but haven't been impressed with this card so far. Maybe I just haven't been using it right. If we had taken that card that draws 9, you know, for 2 energy, maybe this would be good. Do we skip this for now, I guess? Hopefully it becomes more clear how we play this class in the future. Maybe we make our Monarch's Gaze cheaper so we can actually afford to set it up sometimes. Monarch's Gaze is probably good against this Entomancer here. Just because it does so many hits. Or maybe we just weaken it for now. So if we Glitter Stream, we do have our T-set energy, right? So that's why we have a lot of energy this turn. I guess we just start hitting. We're full blocking from the plating. Okay, so I guess we have the Horn Cleat block, right? So I guess we just, we have a lot of stars. We have a lot of star income, so maybe we just charge up our Pen Nib. So the next attack we do will do double, so we want to make sure we don't play a very small attack, right? Well, maybe we should play the Sovereign Blade or Hegemony or something. So I guess we play the Hegemony for double damage, so we have the energy next turn, and then we get our Seeking Edge out just to have the Sovereign Blade. Or do we play Sovereign Blade because it does more damage? Maybe we want to get the charge out too, just to get rid of these dazed. So maybe we play our Luminescence here. Yeah, so I guess we play the Hegemony, so we retain the Sovereign Blade, right, in case we need that. So Hegemony for the doubled attack, and then we play Charge to get rid of a couple of the dazed. And then I guess we just play a Strike to charge up, start charging up more. So now, okay, so we probably want to weaken the Elite, right? And then, so let's do that. So we can get out of this fight now, right? We just Shining Strike, we can Stardust. So there's no way to play both of these attacks, right? To charge up the Pen Nib, or whichever one we play will just kill the Elite. So let's bag of preparation. give us some more consistency at the start, and especially good for when we have the, for the fights when we have the T set bonus. Be gone. Black hole. Okay, we do have a lot of star focus cards, so maybe this would be good. Is it for each star you spend, or is it just for one? Whenever you play a star card. I guess we'll find out. We should pay more attention to, those kinds of things, so we don't have to keep asking these same questions every time instead of just learning it properly to begin with. Okay, permafrost. Gain block first time we play power each combat. That does help us set up, I guess. Triple bet bulldog. Okay, so we can get the black hole out. We want to block at least, we can block 15 to stun the bulldog, right? So we want to get that out. Okay, we got the power block from permafrost. So we need 8 more block to full block, right? So maybe we just play the glitter stream. And then, do we want to use this to play the charge, or do we save that for something else? Maybe we save it. Like, do we need to charge that badly? We would be able to get rid of like. No, we already removed that from our deck. Okay, so yeah, let's just save the energy. Oh, so we dealt 3 for some reason. Oh, because okay, so we were doing the damage when we gained the star from the lunar pastries. That's pretty good. Maybe this is even worth upgrading from 3 to 4 damage just because of that, or do we upgrade our block more? We kind of need more block too, right? Okay, so we're full blocking because of the horn cleat, right? So we could check to see if we're actually dealing 3 damage for each star, or is it just is it just 3 no matter how many stars you spend? It looks like it's just 3. So whenever you play a star card, or you don't gain. We're not dealing 3 damage for each star. Okay, well that we kind of expected that. So I guess we just play the Gemini. And then, we don't need to. Yeah. And we're kind of have the lunar pastry black hole going. That's good. Now we got our Sovereign Blade. Okay, so do we manage to kill the bull? So if we charge up enough to make the Sovereign Blade the pen nip attack, that would be enough. Maybe we just do that. Okay, so we got Do we want a fire potion or a dexterity potion? Maybe we just keep the dexterity potion. Forge 15. That'll help charge up the Sovereign Blade. I don't know, it might not be the worst thing. Well, I guess we can take 1. Okay, we will have the energy from the T set at the beginning of the next combat. Do we do the black hole just because to go from 3 to 4, or do we need to get more block? We can also make this know thy place, not exhaust. Maybe we upgrade this from 6 to 9 block. We can upgrade our Astral Pulse. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Feels like we need a bit more block. Maybe we just do that. Okay, this is another AoE elite. This is the Decimillipede. So the black hole will probably help us here. We gain the 6 block from the permafrost. So know thy place, we can weaken one, I guess, and so we probably do want to gather light just to get the 3 damage and the block right from the, or do we want to Astral Pulse? Well, we can do both. So let's weaken this one first. Or do we do this one first because it's buffing itself? Maybe we do that. 4. So we can block for 16. Well, this would... maybe we do this just to save us more damage. So we can AoE 12, 20. So yeah, we're full blocking with our plating now, right? So we don't need to play the defend now. And then now we can Celestial Might. So that we could temporarily kill this, but that would make it regrow faster and we're full blocking and stuff. So maybe we don't need to do that. Maybe we just kind of get them low without completely killing. And maybe we can get them all the next turn. Okay, we do get our Seeking Edge. Charge up. So we Seeking Edge. Yeah, so we get out of them. Maybe we could have played one more attack to get one more charge and pen nib. Okay, we're healing when we enter question mark rooms now. Draw 3. Okay, so maybe card draw would be good now. I mean, it's good with T set, and we have the energy from the Radiant Pearl. Maybe we could get more energy support in the next act, at the start of the next act from the bonus. I guess we can try. Upgrading that, what make it in a 4 card, okay. So we'll take another fight. I don't think I've ever seen this before, Hunter Killer. This is new to me, so I guess we'll find out what it does. So we don't need to block this turn. So we can play the Hegemony, and we probably want to charge, and then what do we remove? I guess just get rid of a couple strikes. Yeah, let's find out what this does. Either that or maybe we just forgot Tinder. So whenever we play a card, we lose 1 strength. Okay, so we need to... Well, I guess we just lose strength when we play attacks. We don't have anything that... do we want to put anything on top of our deck that would be useful? We don't really know what it's doing the next turn, though. I mean, I guess we could just put the Glitter Stream on top of our deck in case it's attacking us. I don't know. It might not be, though. Oh, it is. Okay, so... I guess we can make it weak again. So if we block, to full block we need to play both of these, right? So that's a little bit annoying. So do we want to spend our Luminescence for that? I guess we can. I guess we can do this. Okay, so do we? Oh, we lost a lot of strength though, so now might not be the best time to play these cards. I mean, we can do 12. I guess we can do that. Okay, so this is our double damage attack from the pen nib. So we probably want to... 42. So we can forge the Sovereign Blade and then make this... Yeah, just kill it. Okay, just... we don't want to mess around with that enemy anymore. Touch of Insanity, Power... Maybe we get rid of the Dexterity Potion, replace it with a Block Potion. That'll maybe... Crash Landing. Okay, this is a pretty good card against the Scrolls, but, you know, the Debris is kind of not so good. This, maybe... The Reflect, yeah. That's a lot of block. We have a lot of star income, so that might be pretty good. Okay, we can enchant an attack with Corrupted. Do we transform a card? I mean, we're not specifically relying on any of our attacks, like, a lot consistently, right? So we probably just transform a strike. Yeah, we probably just do that. Hopefully we get something good. What do we get? Gamma Blast. Okay, well we do have good star income. This, you know, maybe that's fine. Now we've got a lot of things that cost stars, huh? So this will gain more block. It's already doing 17 though. I don't know. Okay, this will do more damage, but it costs a lot of stars. Do we just increase our star income a bit? Well, now we just added a lot of star costing cards to our deck. So now I'm a bit concerned about the star income. So maybe we shouldn't have removed the Venerate from our deck. We can upgrade Solar Strike or we can upgrade Glow. I guess we could just upgrade the Solar Strike. So the Insatiable, this fight is a bit annoying, but with our Black Hole, maybe we have the enough output to just avoid using the Power Potion. Well, this is a bit of an unfortunate draw, but oh, we have Celestial Might at least, so we're not doing no damage. And then we don't want that on top of our deck, right? So I guess this is good. So we probably want to get our Monarch's Gaze down. Do we want to play the Frantic Escape now? I mean, we still have a couple more we can do. But, okay, so it takes us 4 turns, well, to cycle through our deck. Unless we could play the card draw, but yeah, so maybe we do want to play this, so... We want to play this. Do we Luminescence to Solar Strike? Just a Solar Strike? We probably don't, right? Let's hold on to the Luminescence. Okay, so now we have a Gamma Blast that we can use. Okay, whoa, this is some card draw, I guess. I guess we scale a bit more. We do the Gamma Blast. So, okay, we're not blocking this turn, which is kind of annoying. Well, we can try to draw. No, we got the Frantic Escape. Well, we can play the Glimmer Stream. And then the Frantic Escape. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, so now I guess we can play the Hegemony and then the Falling Star just keep the debuffs rolling. And get our energy back. Shining Strike for star generation. We're taking 14. We can play the Seeking Edge to scale our Sovereign Blade. So we'll want to play the Sovereign Blade when we, have the Pen Nib, hopefully. We aren't managing to block this turn, right? That's unfortunate. So maybe we play the Charge to thin out our deck. So Stardust isn't really helping us much, right? Neither is Astral Pulse. Probably get rid of the Astral Pulse and the Strike, or do we get rid of both of these? I guess we get rid of Astral Pulse and Strike with the Charge. Yeah, and then I guess we play the Seeking Edge, and then we just play the rest of our cards. Okay, so we're still at not about to die, right? Okay, we've got Reflect. That's really good this turn. Do we want to put this on top of our deck? Well, let's do the Minion Strikes first. Okay, we've got this, so we can Minion Strike to get another Pen Nib charge. We spoils the battle because we want to scale, right? And then I guess we play the Shining Strike, and that'll fully charge up the Pen Nib for the Sovereign Blade. So we don't want to play this. Oh no, this will do a lot of damage too. 70. So this will become 70. No, that's not as good as this, right? So let's just wait for the Sovereign Blade for the Pen Nib. So we play our 102. We can draw into Forge, right? But that's not guaranteed. Or do we? No. The Forge card is in our discard pile, so yeah. So I guess we just play the Sovereign Blade here. So it's down to 31. Okay, in 2 turns we'll die. So do we need to play the Frantic Escape just to be safe? Because if we don't play it and can't kill it next turn, then we're dead, right? Are we sure we're gonna get 20 damage next turn? We might not. On the other hand, we're also taking a lot of damage, but I guess we just play this. I mean, we do have a block potion as insurance, I guess. We've got a Gamma Blast, the Gemini. So I guess we Gamma Blast Gemini, right? Yeah. Okay. We managed to get through the boss. Maybe we just keep our current potions. Arsenal when we're not playing colorless cards. Oh, okay, so I guess Sovereign Blade is a colorless card, so I guess you're supposed to duplicate that. That seems a little bit slow. Do we want to Seeking Edge just to be able to draw this more consistently? None of these seem very good, right? Heirloom Hammer just to Seeking Edge just for more consistency on the AoE and the Sovereign Blade. I mean, this is also block, I guess, if we... But, you know, that takes away the block if we... I mean, this is good for more consistency against scrolls, but maybe we don't want to take it just for that. I guess we just skip. Alright, what kind of bonus do we have? Hopefully something good. Oh, okay, so... Enthralled. If this is in your hand, it must be played before other cards, but we get more energy per turn. 2 curses and 3 wishes. Ethereal copy of the first attack each turn. I guess, do we just take the Blood-Soaked Rose? Cannot be transformed or removed. But we are gaining 1 more energy. So this will be really bad when we thin out our deck a lot with the charge, but... I mean, 3 wishes is good, but 2 curses kind of... Do we ethereal copy of the first card? That doesn't seem that good, though, for what we're doing, right? I guess we just try to take the Blood-Soaked Rose. We'll try with the Enthralled. So what do we do now? Do we want to go to a shop maybe? We take this week 2 question marks. So this would give us a camp though. So if we go like this, elite, and then so we're having to do a forced elite after that, right? And this might be the safe, or maybe this way. Late shop, or do we want to? I guess we'll see how it goes. What our health is like before we decide, you know, if we want to go this way and dodge that elite or go this way. Yeah, I guess we'll try this. It's the scrolls. We hate scrolls. We do have the Seeking Edge though, so you know maybe the scrolls aren't so bad this time. Okay, so yeah, we got the Seeking Edge. We can spoil the battle. 36 to all enemies, yeah. But we probably want to charge up our Pen Nib more first, right? So we just play a random Gamma Blast before we, and then the Stardust before we play the Sovereign Blade. So I guess we just do a random necessary just to charge up the Pen Nib, right? And then, yeah, and then we strike just to charge up Pen Nib, and then before we play the Sovereign Blade with the help of Luminescence. Okay, so that was good. We escaped the scrolls without suffering at all. Oh, the boss is the queen, so that's the one with the minion. And then, okay, so if we can get Monarch's Gaze down and then, you know, kill the minion, we probably, you know, that'll help against the queen. Although we're not doing many attacks per turn, so Monarch's Gaze is kind of not doing much there. Okay, so do we Knockout blow can give us stars, but it is kind of slow, right? That doesn't seem that good. Gather light. This isn't upgraded, but it is, you know, block card. We need to, maybe we take gather light, just more block. Do we need it though? Yeah, I guess we could take another one. Okay, what's this? Rend, Equilibrium, Hourglass, enchant 3 attacks with sharp 3s, making 3 more damage. That, I mean, that would help the Celestial Might, but none of the other ones, like, really. Another black hole. I mean, or is one black hole enough? I mean, 3 damage per turn isn't that much at this point. We don't want a second charge. We've already got one. Spoils the battle. So, do we just remove a card? Oh, Orobic Acid. That's a strong potion. We've already got a full potion belt, though. Maybe, do we remove a strike? Do we remove Celestial Might? I mean, we've got Strike Dummy, right? Let's remove Celestial Might. I guess that doesn't seem very good right now. Event. Okay, random relic. Getting a free relic's good, right? Oh, and choose a card in your hand. It is free to play this combat. Give 100 gold. Why would we? Oh, we'd have to lose Touch of Insanity. What's Touch of Insanity? Is that a potion? Oh, okay. So yeah, we can lose a potion. Lose 100 gold, gain random. Oh, 2 random rugs if we give the permafrost, but we lose the permafrost. Let's just get rid of the Touch of Insanity. I guess we'll just get a random relic. Kunai. Okay. Gets dexterity if we can play 3 attacks in a turn. I don't know how often we're doing that, but max HP 20, but 2 fewer cards. Well, we do have the bag of preparation to offset that, so. Well. But maybe we want to upgrade 3 random cards for 15 HP. So roll the dice a bit and just heal at the camp. Or do we raise max HP? We do have the bag of prep though, so maybe raising the max HP. Yeah. Okay, so let's upgrade a card. Which card do we upgrade? Do we upgrade a Gather Light or what is... No, this is just 5 damage. Reflect 4 block. Maybe the No Light place just to be able... No, but we do have a Gamma Blast, so maybe we don't need to... Or do we just upgrade the Reflect? Or Gather Light, I guess, just to split out the block a bit more. Alright, so let's see what happens in this elite. It is the Soul Nexus. Kind of hits us pretty hard, right? We can weaken it though. We have 6 energy. Do we put that on top of our deck? It's not the best thing to put on top of our deck, right? But maybe we should have played Cosmic Indifference before playing any of this stuff. I mean, we don't really want... Well, we can take it just in case we can't weaken the boss in the other way, but... 18. Okay. Oh, we have to play the Enthralled now. That's unfortunate. Monarch's Gaze, let's get that down. So does this Monarch's Gaze do this per hit? Like, if we play this now, like, do we get 2? We can test it. Might not be the best time to test it, though. We're already full blocking. I guess we just pass. Alright, now we get the black hole. Guess weaken it again. Solar Strike we can restart reducing its strength with our Monarch's Gaze. I guess we just block as much as we can. Fortunately, we don't have thorns, so yeah, took some chip damage there. Okay, we have our Pen Nib now, so do we just Spoils of Battle, Seeking Edge, and then play the double damage Sovereign Blade? I guess, yeah, we do that. We can block with Cloak of Stars a bit. We're still taking quite a bit of chip damage, though. Do we want to play these two, like, with the Luminescence? No, not really. Took some more chip damage. Ouch, ouch. So we probably want to go to the safe way now, right? We're taking a forced elite no matter what, though. But, yeah, I guess we go to the left, not the right, where we have to take 2 more elite fights. 43 damage. Ouch. Okay, so, well, we have Reflect, we have Gather Light, right? Okay, so Reflect, Gather Light. So I guess we glow to try to draw into more block. Oh, we have Gamma Blast now. Okay, good. So now we... Okay. Do we charge to get rid of Defend and... But we'd have to get rid of one of the other ones too, right? I don't know if we want to do that. Maybe we just do this. And then we Hegemony. Yeah, so now we're at least blocking more. Okay, this Soul Next. So our block isn't that good, right, in this fight. So, so does this Stardust remove the strength from Monarch's Gaze per star we use? It does. Okay, so that we were able to get all blocked from that. That's good to know. Alright, so now we... Okay. We got out of that. Vambrace, okay, that'll help with our block. First time each combat anyways. Another Cloak of Stars. Do we just take more block? I guess. So now we need to get get through these, get to the camp. Okay. Fan. So now okay, so we Gamma Blast to weaken, or do we want to kill this one faster? We do have a Cloak to gain 14 blocks, so we're not... Yeah, that's due because of Vambrace. Okay, so I guess we want to kill the Living Shield first. Oh, we just spent all our stars on that. Ah, yikes. Well, we can draw more. What do we put on top? Cloak. Okay, maybe, well, we sort of messed up there. Do we, yeah, we don't need to do that. Alright, well, next attack is doubled. So I guess we can just, yeah, kill the, oh, we are blocking with the Horn Cleat, right? So we don't need to Cloak of Stars now. I guess we just kill that one with Black Hole. Well, we can wait for the block to wear off so we don't spend those stars, right? Let's just... Solar Strike, Shining Strike. Then we just, I guess, charge. So we can't transform this, right? So that it's eternal. So we just... guess we just transform strikes. We can do 3 damage with our little power thing every time we play a star card. Do we have to play this? Yeah, so we're out of the fight. Okay. Oh, Child of the Stars. We definitely needed this. So this will be our black plan, basically, for, you know, the strong elites and the boss. Okay, so that helps a lot. Now we're feeling a bit better about our chances here. So we Child of the Stars, or Gather Light, right? Because, yeah. Monarch's Gaze, and I guess we just play the Hegemony, and do we want to kill the Magi Knight so, you know, we don't get our cards all downgraded? Now we're hexed, but maybe we don't care about that. This isn't that long of a fight, is it? So we probably do want to get the Seeking Edge down to have the, you know, the Sovereign Blade being AoE. Do we want to Gamma Blast just to weaken it? Or do we want to just get the Magi Knight down as soon as we can? we are taking quite a bit of damage, but maybe we'll be able to heal it back up. Well, maybe we just do that. And then we can get Ornamental Fan block and Kunai block, so that helps. Okay, so yeah, we're not doing too bad on block this turn. Sovereign Blade, and then we charge, get rid of Strike, I guess, and what else do we get rid of? We're low on stars, right? The Stardust isn't helping. Okay, so we're not taking any chip damage. And our cards are downgraded, but we'll be able to upgrade them again, right? As soon as we get rid of this. Okay, so do we want to get... Okay, we want to get the Sovereign Blade on top of that. Do we have a way to draw it? Yeah, we can Cosmic Indifference to Sovereign Blade, then we glow. And then we can weaken this knight here, right? Just to reduce the amount of damage we're taking. And then we play the Sovereign Blade. And then the Cloak of Stars. Yeah, we're gaining a lot of block from our Child of the Stars, so that's... yeah. We do need to start accounting for that when we're, doing our block plans. So that is helping quite a bit. So we are able to play the Astral Pulse if we do that, and we do the damage every time we gain stars. Or, no, we don't have that power down. No, yeah, we're gaining block, but we're not doing the damage. Oh, it's right here. Okay, so we are doing that. Okay, Regen Potion, Kusarigama. So we have Kunai, Ornamental Fan, and Kusarigama. Except yeah, so whenever we can play 3 attacks in a turn, that'll help. Next turn, draw a card. Well, we're already a bit stressed on our star income, right? So do we take No Thy Place just to keep the debuffs rolling more? I guess we can take that. Okay, so now we can, kind of get our HP back just for some insurance, right? So now I guess we can take another elite before the camp. We're gaining 4 health by going to the question mark, right? Due to the Planisphere, so let's do that. We got scrolls again. Okay, so we don't have the Sovereign Blade in our hand. That's not so good. Okay, so do we draw cards to see if we can get something better? Or we do have a lot of energy, so yeah, I guess we can draw cards. I mean, this would help us full block, right? Just from that. What do we want next turn? So maybe next turn we want the Cloak of Stars. So for now we get the Monarch's Gaze, we gather light, and then we just... Well, do we need this next turn? That is 11 damage. That's... I mean, we probably need to play the Hegemony, right? So then I guess we Shining Strike. Yeah, that's not too bad. I mean, I don't want to spend all of our stars doing 5 damage per star. I mean, that card hasn't been working out, right? Like, with the Stardust now. Okay, so now we got the Sovereign Blade that we needed. Good. So we can't make it the Pen Nib, right? But we can just... Okay, we can at least kill one of these that's attacking us, and so we can... So this is 12, this is 8. We're blocking for 17. So we kill one of them, or we play the Cloak of Stars. Maybe we just kill. Okay. And then we did do our 3 attacks that turn. Yeah, that's good. We got our Child of the Stars, so we can... Go to thy place. Yep. Full block. Oh, so Child of the Stars, you only get the block if you spend stars, not if you gain stars. Okay. Oh, that's important. Oh, we probably want to... Is there a way we can kill this without attacking it? Yeah, if we get our power, right? So maybe we just stall and just keep blocking this. I guess we just keep blocking until we kill it with the, you know, passive attacks. I mean, from that one power, right? Like, with the black hole. And then that way we get pen nib at the, you know, the next fight. If we can manage that anyways. Yeah, so here's the black hole. Do we full block? Yeah, we full block, right? So now we can kill it without attacking it and save the pen nib. Okay, so we did do that. We don't want this. This is custom mini star. Okay, this is good. Crush under. That's good on the queen. Right, yeah. It's got the minus strength. It's not good before we kill the, you know, the queen's minion, but it's good after that. Okay, Mecha Knight. This is not the elite we wanted to see. But, okay, we have to deal with the Mecha Knight now. Alright, this is, yeah, definitely not what we wanted to see. Stardust, we get rid of this. Do we need Monarch's Gaze or... Yikes. This is the elite I hate the most. I mean, Monarch's Gaze isn't really helping us, right? That's, you know, this elite doesn't... Okay, I guess we use our double block on just to defend, right? Just to not take so much chip this turn. I mean, do we play the Sovereign Blade just for 42 damage? Or do we hold on? I mean, we can wait. Maybe we'll be able to forge it with the... if we draw the forge card. But we do have to play this. Okay, we could finally strip the last artifact, right? So I guess now we do play the Sovereign Blade, right? Do we want to put anything on top of our deck? Maybe we want to get this Know Thy Place back. So we play the Sovereign Blade for just for damage, right? And then, wow, is it worth spending this just to put that on top? Maybe it isn't. Let's see what we get here. Okay, we don't need that. We probably just play the Hegemony. Yeah. Okay, so that's yeah. Let's do that. We get the burns. Okay, so we're not being attacked this turn, right? So, and hopefully we can start replacing those burns with minion strikes with charge, right? When they go into our deck. Okay, so now we want to block. Oh, okay, we have a lot of energy this turn, so I guess we block. We don't want the burns on top of our deck, right? So okay, so maybe we should have put that. Well, no, let's draw some cards. Okay, we spoils the battle to forge a Sovereign Blade. I guess we just attack for the damage. Yeah, so okay, so at least we're not doing too bad so far. Okay, the Mecha Knight buffed, and you know, now it's attack against for 40. Don't really like that. We can Gamma Blast it at least, so that helps. Minion Strike. Okay, we got a Reflect. That helps quite a bit. Shining Strike just to be the third attack of the turn and trigger all that stuff, right? Defend. Okay, we full block. Great. So this deck is actually, you know, not too bad against the Mecha Knight, right? It gets set up fast enough. Okay, so when we're spending stars, we gain block. We don't need to do that this turn, though. Do we? Yeah, we put that on top of our deck. Oh, that used up our pen nib, but yeah, that's fine. We do need to get out of this fight before we get attacked again, so let's just play another attack. We could play 2 attacks to charge up the pen nib a bit more. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, the Mecha Knight went pretty well this time. Royal Gamble, yeah, this, whenever we have 5 stars, we could just increase the number of stars, and what do we, so maybe we do want to upgrade our, maybe we do want to upgrade the one card that attacks X number star, where is it? The Stardust, yeah, and then do that with Royal Gamble. Or do we take Crescent? Now let's take Royal Gamble. Okay, so now I guess, well, this would give us our 10 HP, right? And we can use the regen potion later, or I guess we do that. Okay, we'll get 10 more HP. Alright, so we do have potions, you know, so hopefully we're okay. So power potion, see what we got. Sword Sage, increase the cost of Sovereign Blade by 1, but it hits double, okay. Whenever we spend, okay, more block. So maybe we do the block, or do we do the furnace to 4? Let's get a lot of block just to be safe, right? So let's see, we play our Seeking Edge, so we can do that. I guess we want to draw the cards. What do we put on top? I mean, we don't need any of this stuff next turn, do we? So none of these are particularly good next turn, but maybe we... Yeah, we don't really want these cards next turn. So is there a situation where putting a card on top of our deck next turn helps us play 3 attacks in a turn, or do we just play 3 attacks in a turn now and put the Cloak of Stars on top of our deck? Maybe we do that. So we Astral Pulse, Sovereign Blade Strike, just to scale our dexterity, and then we get the Ornamental Fan block and the Kusarigama, and we full block with the plating and the yeah, I guess that's fine. And then we save our Vambrace block, right? So let's do that. Okay, the Queen did bind our cards together. That's always annoying. We do have our Horn Cleat block, so... Okay, so let's just play the spoils. Scale up the Sovereign Blade. I mean, we're not getting hit for much because the plating and the Horn Cleat, right? So maybe we just... Well, we could gain 10 block next turn, but let's draw cards. Okay, so we can... I guess we just play the Glitter Stream since we have the energy, right? Yeah, I guess we just do that. Alright, so... This is a pretty big hit, but we can make it vulnerable. Do we play Hegemony? Okay, so let's play this one. Do we charge? Okay, let's make it weak. And then we... Hegemony, so we don't have the Monarch's Gaze down yet, so... So I guess we just Hegemony and then Gather Light, and we'll take a little bit, but not too much, right? Once we get rid of this Torchhead Amalgam and get the Monarch's Gaze done, this will be a lot easier. Okay, well this is a little bit bad, but we can use the block potion now, I guess. Just, save the HP. Yeah, sure, why not? And we don't need the regen potion now, we might risk overhealing, right? So... I guess we just block. We can't play 3 attacks this turn, right? So do we just... Do we want to do more damage to... Maybe we just block. Yeah, I guess we do that. Or take more damage. So now we can regen potion, I guess. This is probably the time for that. Do that. Okay, so what do we want to put on top of our deck? Do we get the Sovereign Blade back, or do we need something else? So now we can gain stars, but maybe we need to get the power down. Because it's bound. This will retain anyways, right? So we can get the power down first. This is a pretty big problem, the 16 by 3. We really need to kill that thing. Okay, so Child of the Stars, Black Hole, Know Thy Place. So yeah, we'll be dead soon if we don't get rid of this thing in a hurry, right? So we're going to be weak always, or so. So we probably need, well, we probably want to Gamma Blast this, and then we... Oh, that made it so we can't Royal Gamble. We should have Royal Gambled first. Oh, we still have the solar stuff, but we don't play this first because it's double from the pendant, so we need to do this way. Yeah, royal gamble. Okay, so we got a bunch of stars now. Yeah, we got a lot of block too. Okay, now we should be fine. We killed the minion, and then you know, the queen shouldn't be too bad now that we have the monarchs thing. Well, the monarchs thing also prevent damage from there, but do we reflect or glitter stream or glow? So we probably want to play the glow, right? Yeah, we want to draw the cards, those other things. Okay, so we got rid of that. Forge more. I guess we play a Gemini to have the energy next turn. Okay, so now we're in good shape. Every time we attack the queen, she'll lose strength, so she's not actually hitting us for that much, and we'll just scale up with our kunai, and we've got some support from there. So this will be a third attack of the turn. We don't play the cloak, right? We just do this. We've got some good dexterity now, also help us block. We have to play this, unfortunately. This is free. Alright, so we're taking this 19. So we're not completely out of the woods, I guess, in terms of some turns we are going to take damage, unfortunately. We don't want this Shining Strength anymore. We've got the stars. Well, that's just going to, mess up our card draw. Alright, so now, well, I guess we Cosmic Indifference something on top of our deck, and then what exactly do we want, though? Next turn we're being attacked. Do we want to play something this turn, or is the Stardust going to do enough? No. So right now we probably want to be Gamma Blasting the boss, right? Just to make sure it's vulnerable next turn, so I guess we do that. Draw it with Minion Strike. So it'll be weak next turn. I guess we just want that. It's got 2 strength now, but yeah, so this bound thing is a bit of a problem too, in that we're not able to play that many cards per turn without draw. So we can okay, so let's Crush Under. Do we need the Crush Under next turn? Like, what exactly is the pattern? I mean, we can take it just in case, right? But we are taking a couple more points of damage. Oh, this is a single target hit, and unfortunately we have Enthralled this turn. Okay, Falling Star, we have the double Sovereign Blade, so that's good damage at least. Okay, so one more hit of the Sovereign Blade and we would win, but we're kind of... So the Queen binding her cards is actually, that's pretty bad. So I guess we Gamma Blast just to make sure she's weakened next turn. I guess Astral Pulse just to do damage, and then forge a Sovereign Blade. Okay, that isn't good. But we do have Stardust, so that'll reduce her strength a lot this turn, right? So we Gather Light, charge, and we, get rid of what we don't need. So we want attacks, right, to do this stuff. So do we just get rid of our defense? Is that... Well, we're not going to have the stars now that we're using them all, right? So we need to end this quickly. So let's get rid... Well, we'll have star for that because we have the Lunar Pastry. We want this, right? So if we Solar Strike, we would be able to reflect. Okay, let's just cycle through our deck more. And we play Stardust with all our stars to make, with the Monarchs thing to, survive this turn. Okay, so we do barely get through this. I mean... So let's draw cards, right? We need this. Do we... Yeah. Okay, so we do have it now, right? We can put this on top and then we just play all the things. Yeah. Okay, so that was a little bit dicey actually, but we did manage to win. So Regent is, kind of our worst class, I guess. I don't know if it's just because we haven't unlocked anything, or we're just not good at playing this class, or maybe it's actually just weaker than the other classes, but yeah. But yeah, this time we did manage to, not die, so... Well, maybe some unlocks will help us. Are we getting anything that will help make our plans for Regent more clear? Okay, relics, upgraded attacks, do more damage, tungsten rod, white star. It's additional rare card. It's a little bit different from the black star then. Okay, so we unlock more unlocks. Okay, Regent attacks, Regent relics rather. So we gain block when we create colorless. I mean, do we really create that many colorless cards as Regent though? Like, maybe we just haven't been seeing or taking those cards enough. Gain strength when you spend star. At the start of each combat, okay, that creates colorless. Okay, so we probably do need to get better with the Regent, but at least, we did manage to get past that. So I guess next time is the Necrobinder, right? Yeah, goodbye for now.